My name is Joe, and I'm an alcoholic. And this is 97 days later. Actually, we're halfway through 98 days later. But the day 97 video had a bit of a technical difficulty, which you could see this is what happened. I was able to find a candle and my USB thingy to get it lit. And I'm telling you right now, if the power doesn't come on, by the time I go to bed and I have my air conditioner, I will be dead. This is not happening. This is not making me happy. I had such beautiful plans for this 3-day weekend. But it's a beautiful candle. So I'm my new life of positivity. I'm looking on the bright side. I'm living this Laura Ingalls Little House on the Prairie bullshit, but I'm full of peace. I'm happy. I'm not Mr. Bitter Ass, but I mean it could always be better. But thank God I'm alive, and my tablet was charged. Good night. So you see, we had some power issues. I was powerless. And because I was powerless, I was unable to create a video, upload it, and all that other good stuff. And also kind of sit comfortably, because in Orlando, Florida, it is forever hot and pissy, even in September. Hot and pissy is a term my mother came up with to describe humid weather, and it fits so perfectly. Even today, it is hot and pissy. But I do thank God I'm alive. I made it through day 97. I made it through day 97 sober. And I was able to deal with the unbelievably uncomfortable heat and humidity, especially without the AC running, because of my higher power. And because my higher power not only has helped me get control of, he didn't just help, he did it, of my alcoholism for 97 days. But for longer than that, my appetite, my food addiction has been under control. And I've lost over 100 pounds in the last 5 months. I do a keto diet. I do a lot of fasting and a lot of praying, or I wouldn't be on day 97. And I'd have been dead. I would have literally been dead by now if it wasn't for a friend that inspired me to want to live, which caused me to cry out to God. And God, subsequently answers that prayer, because that's what God does. See, the one condition with God is you have to ask. You have to pray. Pray is asking. Pray is talking. When you're a child, your parents don't know if you're thirsty or hungry until you go over and say, "Mommy, I'm thirsty. I'm hungry." "Oh, you're hungry. Yeah. Oh, let me cook you a banquet. Let me cook you a feast." But and of course there's time. Well, you're not going to have that cookie now because you're going to eat dinner, and God does that too. No is an answer. God answers all prayers. No is an answer. Like a child, I said, we'll want things, and God will say no. Because like a parent, and God is the perfect parent, he knows that if you get that thing, you will effing destroy yourself. I'm trying to clean it up. I drop F-bombs a lot, but I'm doing good. So actually yesterday, day 97, you've seen me be miserable. You see me without sleep. My insomnia is still, but I actually got to sleep twice this morning, but late in the morning. I originally finally went to bed at about 6 a.m., but just laid there and nothing happened, and finally fell asleep. I woke up from a nightmare, what felt like minutes later, and then finally fell asleep again, and then had my alarm wake me up, and I'm like, what the actual fuck? Alarm. But I needed that alarm to get me up because I attend my meeting. I go to one on the weekends. I go to a meeting twice a day. I go in the morning and I go at night. During the week, I can only go at night, but I've not missed a meeting since June 15th is when I started going to meetings. I have not missed one. I don't always speak in them, but that's not always required. I'm speaking here right now. I'm meeting with you if you're watching this. So yesterday, just completely still broken, still emotional wreck, but I'm like full of joy. And I was so in pain from that damn mattress that's trying to put me 6 feet under. I took 3 Advil and they did nothing. My head was pounding like the Hulk and the Thor went inside my skull having a battle to the death. But still, I felt amazing. I had that joy. I had that peace. I had that serenity that you read about. If you read the big book, get the big book. Doesn't matter if you're an alcoholic or you're addict. Replace the word alcoholic with addict, right? Whatever it is that you'll poison, it's an addiction. Don't worry about it. Those 12 steps, that helps anybody. That could help anybody. So I'm filled with peace and joy. And it would have been a struggle last night because usually I spend my Saturday nights someplace where I don't think I would have been able to spend it last night. And then that happened and it was like, well, this is God talking. Let me help you with that burden a little bit. Okay. All right. Well, good thing that, as you saw in the video, I found my candle. And as you see, I have guitars. Well, I have an acoustic. So I just sat there and played acoustic and just chilled. And even though I couldn't sleep, it was relaxing. So I feel great today. I don't even know that I've had maybe a half an hour of sleep. But I feel great. But I have something I think may remedy that. And I'm going to do a live unboxing. Well, it's not live because, this is recorded. Let's see what this is. Oh, my goodness. Gotta reach. Back to school is back. Let's see what I got from Amazon. Hopefully this can help. Come on, you son of a... Oh my gosh. There we go. Someone said that could help. Let me see if I can get it without. Melatonin. It's for sleep. Hopefully don't put my ass in a coma. Now, hey, pray for me. I pray for every one of you. I pray for everyone who's addicted. And if you notice, I'm wearing one of my favorite Hulk shirts. It says lean and mean. Only one of those words is actually true. I'm getting on the way to the second one. But I'm not lean yet. But with the grace of God, and only with the help of God, I'll get there. Mean? That stupid bullshit, that was actually true. And that's what I'm getting rid of now. That's what this whole new journey has been about. Get that mean out. I only want to be about the I just want to be like just love. Even if you feel hurt. I just want to be about love. I just want the love and peace of God inside of me to shine on the others. Even if they hate me. Right? Isn't that what Jesus did? They plucked his beard. They spit on his face. They took a reed and hit him on the head that they put a crown of thorns in. Did he get mean and nasty and Italian with them like I would have? No. And that's what I have to do. So like I was saying, I was powerless last night. And we are all powerless over our addiction. And that's why that first step is so important, of admitting that you're powerless and then reaching out to that higher power. And I know for a lot of people that's a hard thing to do, because the concept of God and the concept of religion was not just given to you improperly, was forced upon you improperly. Look at it this way. My favorite food to eat. We all have a favorite dish. My favorite thing to eat growing up was my mother's homemade chicken cutlet Parmesan. Now, my mother, she learned how to cook from her mother, and that came directly from Italy. So that shit was good. That was heavenly right there. And I loved that. And now think of what your favorite thing to eat is. But now can you imagine someone from when you're young taking that thing that you love to eat so much, that's good for you, and presenting it, eat it! You gotta eat it! You gotta eat it! And they force your fucking face into it. You gotta eat it! It's good for you! You gotta eat it! Would you want anything to do with that? I would think of chicken cutlet parmesan. I'd piss myself. But this is what needs to be done. Think to yourself, okay, forget about what all these motherfuckers said to me in the past. Fuck them. This relationship is going to be with me and God. Let me see if what they said was actually true. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater because some other son of a bitch filled the tub wrong. Right? Find out for yourself. Oh, wait a minute. It was, and that's what happened with me. When at age 35 that started, I was like, wait a minute. What? Is everyone crazy? It has nothing to do with that. No, he's nothing like that. No, who told that? And people hear shit and they pass it along. And they pass it off as faith. And they pass it off as religion. And then we suffer for it. Because we had a bat taken to the back of our head that should have never been. So find out for yourself. Wait a minute. This may actually be delicious. And it's good for me. Like that chicken cutlet parmesan. Let me put my own due diligence into this and see if it was served to me properly before I say absolutely no. Never. That's garbage to me. It's the worst thing, and yeah, everyone, billions of wars, people have died in the name of God, but God didn't do that. Once again, you got a multitude of assholes doing it wrong. Be the one asshole who does it right, and join me, another asshole trying to do it right. We could all be assholes together, getting it right, and then eventually, we won't be assholes. We'll just be brothers and sisters helping each other on this path and journey of sobriety. It's been 11 minutes. I've rambled enough. And I still have day 98 to do today. But day 98 is going to be a little fun. Because I want to talk about what you're clinging to. And what you're filling that void with. And I'm going to play that sweet-ass guitar that's hanging behind me right there. So, until I see you later tonight to chronicle day 98. This has been day 97, which was actually yesterday. But, hey, a lot of shit you can't do without electricity. Right? I had that candle behind me, like Laura Ingalls, Little House on the Prairie. It wasn't working. I love you all. Right? If you gave this a thumbs up or a thumbs down or stopped watching even 2 minutes, I love you all. I want to thank you for being here. I want to say God bless you, especially if you're on a journey of sobriety too. May he bless you with another 24 hours because we all need God's help to do another 24 hours, and 24 hours is all we have. Someone said to me before, I said, take another 24. And they said, why? I said, because that's all you have. Today is September 5th, 2021. I've never lived in September 5th, 2021 before. I only have 24 hours in which to stay sober today. Consequently, tomorrow is September 6th, 2021. I've never lived in September 6th, 2021 before. I'll only have 24 hours in which to remain sober. So when you see me later, I'll be even a little more lean and a heck of a lot more less mean. And that'll only be with and through the grace of God. I love you. God bless us all, everyone.